Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel.
Hi, we're Greg and Jess of Drifter Journey. Thanks for joining us.
2022 has come to an end, and it was wild for us. So let's go ahead and recap what we did this year and tell you what we're going to get into for next year. As always, let's start out by thanking our 2022 sponsor, Culture Supply Surfboards. If you guys need some surfboards, click the link below. Check them out. I love them. They've been great to me.
Yep. And if you need anything on Amazon, shop through our links. We appreciate you.
Yeah, you can get your Culture boards there too.
So yeah, this is going to be our year in review video. We haven't done one of these before, so it's probably going to be a classic hodgepodge mess, but hopefully you enjoy it.
We also just came up with the idea 45 seconds ago and have not planned what we're talking about.
Right, we're winging it.
So, 2022, how did it go?
Pretty good. I started the year in California, as we do. Greg worked at the shop, and we left for Baja in mid-February last year.
And then we drove south.
Yeah, and we were in Baja for a couple months, and I'd say it was a good season last year. We had some good surf.
Yeah.
I would say one of the highlights that I remember from Baja is celebrating my birthday at Scorpion Bay with Mac and Owen.
Yep.
Bound for Nowhere. Find them if you don't know them. They're awesome. We
also ate a lot of really good tacos and found some amazing food in La Paz.
Yeah, that was a really good find. Gorditas in La Paz. And you know what else you discovered this year in Baja? Smoked marlin.
Oh. Marlin atún ahumado, right? No,
yeah,
that's tuna.
That's tuna, but
we found marlin ahumado
tuna too. It was pretty good.
Basically, smoked fish is great.
Yeah.
If you see it, get it.
But you scored on the swell. We had pretty good weather. We didn't really have any major issues. We got pulled over by the cops when we got in.
Not on video, but this year if we do, dash cam footage.
Yeah, we got a dash cam this year, so we're gonna see if we capture anything.
So after Baja for a couple months?
Yeah. So we left Baja, and we were going to do the East Coast for the summer.
But we knew we wanted to buy land.
Right. That was a big goal for 2022 for us.
Because if you don't know and you just started following, we've been living in this van full-time for 4.5 years now. So we are ready to hopefully live in a home again. But the problem is, if you don't know where you want to live, you got to look everywhere.
Right.
So we wanted to check out Wyoming.
Yep.
Well, take a step back. We wanted to check out Nevada.
Yeah.
No tax, income tax state. We wanted to check out Wyoming, no income tax state. So we cruised up through Nevada to a little town called Smith Valley, I believe is what they call it.
Yep.
It's like right on the corner of California. So you would go up to Tahoe from there. It's like,
it's
a
south
pretty,
of Reno, basically.
It's pretty much California, but in Nevada.
Yeah.
They would probably hate me for saying that. But it's right on the border, so you get the tax savings, but California recreation benefits.
Right.
And yeah, we went there. It wasn't going to work out. So then we went to Cody, Wyoming.
Right. Wyoming was on our short list for a long time, too, and we thought Cody might be a good option.
No going Cody.
Yeah.
Then we checked out Thermopolis. We hear it's a hot spot. They've got hot springs that are free there.
Yeah.
It wasn't for us.
Yeah.
And then we checked out Saratoga, Wyoming.
Yep.
Also could be amazing. We found one lot that we were gonna maybe go for, but it sold too quick.
Yeah, so we took the long way from California
to the East Coast
because we wanted to do the whole Gulf Coast in Texas, like starting in Galveston, but we went all the way up to Wyoming first and down. So property search, we did a little bit of that, and then we decided to put that on hold.
Because we failed.
Did the whole Gulf Coast.
Well, hold on.
What?
Swung through Colorado to go by storage and get some crap. Then we went from Fort Collins, Colorado to Dallas, Texas in one day to go see Billy Strings.
Right. Yeah, that was a big day.
That was a long day. And then we paid the valet $45 for me to park the van because they didn't feel comfortable driving it.
This is going to take a really long time.
No, we're cruising.
Like a play-by-play
All right, so then
day.
we got out of Texas. Now we're doing the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, so one of the highlights of the Gulf Coast for me was we did an Anthony Bourdain tribute food tour for Creole Cajun food, and it was really awesome. You should go back and watch that one if you like Anthony Bourdain, because we went to a couple of places that they recommended on that show. He did a couple of shows on it, and it was great. We found some really good food.
Boudin balls.
Was there anything you liked from the Gulf Coast? Alligators?
Chasing fish in that one little, saving the catfish.
Yeah.
And saving turtles.
Yeah, he saved a lot of turtles.
Yeah.
So,
And the
yeah.
alligators.
We went from the Gulf Coast, skipped Florida because it was too hot by then, and then we decided to do a little bit of Georgia, and then we basically went to Tennessee.
Yeah, because we were going to go to the Outer Banks, but we heard everybody hates it for vans there, so we didn't do it because we didn't want to pay.
Yeah, and
so
there was no surf.
We drove part of the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Went through New River Gorge and picked up Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy.
Had a dog for a couple days.
We didn't really film any time with Buddy. We were too preoccupied with trying to find him a home.
Refer back to our Instagram if you want to see clips of the dog.
I'll put in some photos, but he was a really cool dog. We just couldn't do it.
Yet.
Yeah.
And so then we went to Tennessee to see if we wanted to live there because it's a no income tax state.
Yep.
Checked out a really cool small organic farm, also on Instagram.
Soulshine Farms. We'll put his link in the description.
Yeah, so he saw us kind of
nice.
stalking him. We drove back and forth like 4 times. We're like, that place is sweet.
Yeah.
And he came out and actually invited us in and showed us around. And 3 acres of organic farming, you can do a lot on it. So that was pretty inspiring. But then we went to Johnson City. We actually thought Johnson City was pretty cool. We thought about maybe buying there. But then we didn't because we decided we don't like the humidity.
Yeah, it was the ultimate.
Onward, upward, up to Maine.
But Maine was really cool, and we spent several nights in Acadia National Park, and I would say that was probably the second highlight of the East Coast for me was Acadia.
We did some good hikes there, and then we did made some
lobster rolls.
That's
right.
We bought what was supposed to be one of the best lobster rolls in Maine, and then we went and bought our own lobsters and made them. You can make them for about half the price, if not even cheaper than that.
Yeah.
So if you got the time and you're willing to, I say make them yourself.
I think if we can do it, you can do it, because we were literally like hammering lobster claws open on the curb.
We did that. Bailed out of there, and we're gonna wrap this. So then we went pew pew pew, shot across, checked out that Niagara Falls thing.
Oh yeah, that was cool too.
Because you need to do that.
Yeah.
Then where'd we go?
We basically went back to Colorado.
Did we stop and see my parents?
We did. We went to Chicago. It was funny because we were supposed to be on the East Coast through fall to see the colors, but we were kind of done early and didn't really know what to do.
It's hot and humid.
3 more months, so we went back and visited his family in Chicago. That was like around Father's Day.
Yep.
And then
we went back to Colorado.
Yep, to continue our property search because we'd pretty much narrowed it back down to southwest Colorado, where we did end up closing on property in August.
Yeah, secret spots. We're not going to tell you where that is. For those of you that know, you know. Southwest Colorado. We're like 3 hours from Moab, 2.5 from Santa Fe. I think it's like 3 from Taos.
And there's a lot of public land in the area for the things that we like to do. So we're really excited about that.
So we got 1.4 acres of raw land that we need to build something on. So that's kind of where this channel is probably going to be going for the next year, is a whole lot of Baja coming up.
Yep.
Because we're going down there for 3 months because it's winter time where we bought and we can't build in the winter.
Yep.
So we're going to go do Baja, hopefully find a bunch more good food for you guys, and then try to build something. We've already had some major setbacks on the building front. So, or I want to say setbacks, obstacles?
Yeah.
Major obstacles, challenges. So, you know, we really don't even know what we're going to build yet, but we're trying to figure it out. And as you know, we're fairly cheap, so we're going to try and figure out how to do it on the cheap.
Yep.
So we might build a house physically ourselves, or do something weird. Who knows?
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
Thanks
obviously,
for watching and supporting us for a whole nother year.
yeah, we saw we had like 1 million watch hours, I think. Maybe it was minutes. But it felt great.
Yeah, and that's all because of you guys, so we thank you for that.
So please keep watching.
Yeah, stay tuned for 2023. It's going to be another wild one, I think.
Yeah, and if we don't have any success, we'll just be back in Mexico again next winter.
Still living in a van.
So, yeah. Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for watching.